Hi, I'm Annie. This video is for anyone that's been traveling on a long journey, maybe in the car or on a plane, just to give you a few ideas of what you can do to stretch your body out and make you feel a little bit more comfortable after you've been traveling. Let's begin by coming to downward facing dog. Pressing the hands and feet about shoulder width apart and just easing into it, so maybe bending one knee then the other. Keep it really gentle to begin with. Allow your body to start to stretch, start to loosen up, and engage the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. And you can move quite freely here, so perhaps you want to bend the knees right down and then send the seat bones nice and high. And then think about lengthening through the backs of the legs, drawing the heels towards the floor. Taking one more deep breath here. And then moving the left hand towards the right ankle, finding a twist under the right armpit. And really taking a stretch and a twist there. And then taking it over to the other side. Keep breathing to draw yourself a little bit deeper. And then placing the hand back on the mat. Take a deep bend of the knees, send the seat bones up, find your downward facing dog. And walk the hands back towards the toes, taking a forward fold. Grab hold of opposite elbows and keep a gentle bend in the knees as you sway from side to side. Keep it nice and loose, releasing the tension in the face. Maybe shaking and nodding the head, yes and no. And then releasing the hands down, walk back out, find your downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath here, softening the shoulders down the back, and then walk the hands back to the toes. Taking hold of the big toes with the two peace fingers. As you inhale, lift the chest halfway, and as you exhale, send the elbows wide, folding down. And again, keep that bend in the knees to sit your stomach against your thighs, keeping the seat bones tilted up. Lengthening through the spine, the back of the neck, and then walking the hands back, downward facing dog. And then start to rock the weight forwards and back between the palms and the hands, and then take a jump to the top of the mat. Slowly rolling up the spine, stacking bone by bone, letting the shoulders melt down the back. Lifting the head, tucking the chin, coming to mountain pose, Tadasana. With your next breath, take a step back with the right leg. Bring the hands to the hips. As you inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, fold forwards over the left leg. And you can release the hands either side of the foot on the floor, lengthening through the spine, keeping the neck nice and long and straight. And it doesn't matter how far you fold, just keep being aware of the spine. Keep it nice and straight. Deepening with each exhale. And then inhale, bring the hands to the hips as you draw your body all the way up. Step the feet together at the top. And then switch back onto the other side, sending the left leg behind. Inhale to lift the chest, and exhale to melt over the right leg this time. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, and exhale, release down, finding the stretch through the back of the legs. Keep breathing to deepen the stretch. One more breath. And then inhale, bringing the hands to the hips as you draw the body all the way up, stepping both feet to the top of the mat. And with your next exhale, take a forward fold. Release the hands to the floor. Step both feet back. Come to your downward facing dog. And as you inhale, reach the right leg high behind you. Bend the knee and take the toes over the top to open up the hip. And then draw the knee towards the right wrist. The ankle comes through into your pigeon pose. Inhale, lifting the chest. And as you exhale, start to melt down. Perhaps making a pillow for the head with the hands. And breathing into any tightness, but not into any pain. Being aware of the hips. Creating space in the back of the body with each breath. Allowing yourself to melt a little bit deeper down with each exhale. With your next inhale, start to draw the body up. Tuck the back toe and send the right leg high behind you, pushing into the hands, and then release it down onto the mat. Inhale, left side, lifting the leg behind you. Bending the knee and sending the foot over to open up the hip, pushing into the palms, and then drawing that knee forwards to meet the wrist, bringing the ankle through to the right side, untucking the back toe, lifting the chest as you inhale, and then exhale to fold down. And be aware that it might feel totally different in the two sides of the body. That's completely normal. So just work with the side we're on, breathing into any stiffness, any blockages, anywhere that feels tight. Allowing yourself to find some calm and still in the body and in the mind. And then with your next breath, lifting the body, tucking the back toe and sending the left leg high. Releasing it down onto the mat, and then looking to the palms, step or jump the feet to the top of the mat to come all the way through, bending the knees and placing the soles of the feet on the floor. The palms are on the mat behind you and you're pushing into the hands, lifting the hips into a reverse tabletop. If it feels good on the neck, you can drop the head back, perhaps rocking backwards and forwards slightly, breathing into the space between the shoulders. Expanding the chest, and with your next exhale, lower the hips back down. Bring the soles of the feet to touch and the heels close to the groin, and let the knees drop out to the side. Inhale to lift the chest, and as you exhale, just fold forward slightly without rounding through the spine. It doesn't matter how far you fold, the most important thing is a long straight back. And then inhale to draw the body up, move the feet a little bit further away, and this time you can round through the spine, letting go of any muscular effort, perhaps interlacing the fingers and gently placing them on the back of the head to lengthen through the back of the neck. And then with your next breath, inhale to draw the body up. Sending the feet out in front of you and then drawing the heels up towards the sky. The legs are straight, letting everything drain from the feet, from the ankles. And we're going to be here for a few breaths, resting the hands either side of the hips. So perhaps you might want to close the eyes and come to the breath as a point of focus, keeping the heels lifting effortlessly towards the ceiling, towards the sky, finding a sense of calm, and then drawing the knees into the chest. Give them a big squeeze, maybe rocking gently from side to side. And then extending the legs out in front of you, hip or mat width wide. Bringing the hands to rest away from the sides of the body, the palms face up. Closing the eyes for your final Shavasana. And then introducing some gentle movement to the fingers and toes. Taking a deep breath, stretching the arms over the head, and then drawing the knees into the chest, before rolling onto the side of the body with the eyes still closed. And when you're ready, you can make your way up to a comfortable seated position on the mat, resting the hands on the knees, the palms facing up, rolling the shoulders back and down. Taking a deep breath in, bringing the hands to touch at the heart center. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.